Pisces, how y'all doing? So you have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and you Pisces have the Ace of Pentacles. So you already know what happens when you have the Six of Cups, right? Right, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands. Your treatment of somebody, the way that you treated somebody was too good. Now they want to come back in because they figured you were just too good to just let go of, right? And that'd be the story of your life, really, about how, you treat people quite well, right? But they be doing nonsense. And the pride is too much for them to say, hey, I apologize, I'm sorry, etc. Right? But then the way that you, Pisces, show up, and it's not even on some like territorial or dysfunctional type of situations, it has people really feeling a certain kind of way, because it's like, the way that you when your mind and your heart is in the correct place, you got to understand, again, Venus is exalted in Pisces. Pisces is the higher octave, higher version of Libra. Right? I know, because I have a Pisces mom, sisters. I thought you said you only had only one on my mom's side, all right, my maternal line. And I ain't gonna explain to y'all the whole family tree, but I have two Pisces sisters, okay, and a Pisces mom, and I have a Pisces ascendant. So I'm qualified. I'm qualified to talk about this, right? I'm qualified to even kind of like, whenever it is that I'm ready, tell you Pisces about yourselves, because I know what I'm talking about. And why that's important even in the first place is because the moon and the star card right here. So the moon, right? Oh, excuse me. And the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, right? The Ace of Pentacles represents, they know the value that you Pisces bring into the table in the first place. But this be the story of a lot of you Pisces' life. The fact that when they're in a relationship with you, they don't want to do right by you. But then when you Pisces are like, all right, I'm off this, I'm done with this. Now they have a real issue, because it's Friday. You'll have to excuse me. People are out here wilding. It's Friday night. I'm doing this at night, basically. So they out here wilding. They just wild out for the weekends. But anyway, and it's like, how come people can't really value you and respect you when they actually have a chance to do that while they're in the relationship with you? And that's most definitely the case, because the Ace of Pentacles, they understand your value only until you Pisces are not in their life anymore, unfortunately. So now the moon and the star card right here, the moon and the star card is all about how, and since that's the case, right, the moon and the star card represents how they want to come back out of nowhere. They popping up out of nowhere like, hey, what's going on with you, right? We're going to get to you in a second. But they probably more than likely popping up with you out of nowhere, trying to show, like I said, showing back up. But at the same time, this is a person that, obviously you didn't want to talk to. Otherwise, you would have obviously reached out back to them and talked to them. This is not a situation where you Pisces actually wanted to get to know this person all over again, because you know that there's nothing to get to know. More often than not, they haven't really changed anything, Now getting to you, Pisces, you have the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Four of Cups, right? They had you in a relationship thinking that you were the worst person in the world. Like, isn't it funny how it is that, like, when you're in a relationship with these people, right, they treating you amazingly, and then out of nowhere, it's like they start to chastise you with the quickness, and then now you don't even know what exactly is going on. All it is that you know is that this person seems to have a real issue with you, and they start looking at you, they start calling you everything but the devil. right? Next thing you know, you're like, what is going on right here, right? What's up? And the Four of Cups, they're exceedingly becoming a lot more difficult to actually be in a relationship with. Why? Because they're becoming way more difficult to even get to know, to even speak to. And that's part of what a relationship, a good one, is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a safe space for the two of you to freely express yourselves in a healthy fashion, so that the two of you can actually continue to be in a functional, healthy relationship, right, together. But the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords is all about, and since that's the case, you can't be in a relationship with them, because the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords is, again, they have spiritually, internally put on a blindfold. The only thing that you Pisces would get, and you kind of know this already, the only thing that you Pisces will get if you're trying to talk to them, and if you're talking to them, is just basically them essentially wasting your time. And factually, that's what it is that you will get. Because a person who is like this on some Two of Swords type stuff, right? They are blind. Maybe they still are blind. You know, there's a chance that they can change, but maybe, you know, there's also a good chance that they're still the same way. A person who's still spiritually blind like that, you can really do nothing. And the reason why you can't do anything with them in the first place is because there's no accountability. There's no class. There's no civility. There's no kind of home training where, you know, people teach you to sit up straight. Please say please, thank you, excuse me. Put your hand by your mouth when you cough, when you yawn, stuff like that. You know, people don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that when you bump into somebody, say, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Be respectful wherever it is that you go. Show respect regardless of whoever, and more often than not, right? Excuse me. You see what I mean? But show humility. I didn't even mean to do that. I wasn't even thinking about it to do that. I really wasn't, but it just is a habit now. And stuff like this is the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, right, not moralism, right? What I'm trying to say here is, you can't build a relationship with somebody who is constantly, there's no internal peace with them. So because of the fact that there's no such thing as internal peace with them, and I hope YouTube don't hit me for this, but they're at war with themselves and everybody and everything around them, whether it's an inanimate object or whether it's a living being. They're at war with them. They don't know how to they don't know how to coincide or coexist with another person and treat that person as a living person. They have to objectify the person while screaming they don't want to be objectified themselves. So let's clarify the Three of Swords. Not Three of Swords, excuse me, Two of Swords. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. You have the Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, and then you have the Ace of Cups right here. Now these two cards right here represent, Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords represents how a lot of you Pisces, right, with them, the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords, you know that there's nothing there. The the Page of Wands, that's the reason why it is that you decided to leave them alone in the first place. It's because you Pisces understood that there's nothing there to talk to them about. You know, like where the direction of where you Pisces was going when you were getting to know them and the direction of where they're going is two different directions. You know, you Pisces were and are on a journey of healing your life's traumas, becoming better people, well-rounded, a lot more mutable, i.e. adaptable, right? And being successful at that, right? Not just financially, but also experientially, right? experience, but also being able to understand yourself and other people. And because of that fact, the Ten of Swords represents how you realize that you couldn't hang around with somebody like this, because they'll always betray you. They'll always try to slow down your progress. It's like you're in a race with yourself, and it's like these people pop up out of nowhere and start like grabbing your clothes and trying to pull you back and stuff like that, trying to slow you down so that you don't actually ever cross the finish line, and wrestling with you and trying to do all this other type of stuff. You can't have an enemy around you in your own camp. So the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords right here for you, Pisces, right, is all about how, like, again, you got betrayed by these people how many umpteen times. You're not even going to take them seriously, even when they are coming back, even if they do. Well, not if, when they come back. The Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords right here is about, there's an indifference that's happening with you, where it's like what's done is done between you and them, and it's like that's an ancient history kind of relationship. Like, you've learned your lesson from that point. They weren't in your life for a they were in your life for a reason, but also a season. You were supposed to learn how to respect yourself, but at the same time, they wasn't supposed to be in your life for a lifetime. And you understand this. And the thing about it is that the Ace of Cups is about, you have a lot. You are gonna offer set attention and romantic interest to a person that you're trying to get to know. Like, it's not them, because you've been there and you've done that. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 20,000 subs. Okay, please, I'm at 13,100. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.